Alright boys, we're going to be doing a nice and easy level 1 to 25 Sorcerer build here for the early access beta that's going to have you clearing all of the content and unlocking those beta rewards in no time whatsoever. It's a frost fire build, so to speak. It's going to have you absolutely clapping fools left, right and center. We do also have the builds for the Rogue and the Barbarian already up on the channel if you want to check those out after this video. And for those of you who won't be playing in this first early access beta but still want to see the game and actually get some insight to it, maybe get some questions answered, stuff like that, you can always head over to my Twitch channel. A link will be down in the description below. I will be streaming this like an absolute fiend over both beta weekends, and I will be getting every single class to level 25. And while we're talking about classes, I'd actually be really interested to hear which class is your favorite. Now, I know you're watching the Sorcerer build video, but hey, you know, maybe it's not the Sorcerer. I'm just really interested to see what the most popular class is, at least within my viewer base. Anyways, one last thing before we do jump into the build, I want to give a massive thank you to the first ever Patreon supporter of the channel, Death Factor. Thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. It means an absolute bunch to me. So thank you, dude. That's massive. Then kicking the build off, we're going to start with Frostbolt. This is our filler spell. It does a small amount of damage and applies chill to the enemy that we hit. Chill just slows them down. Actually, if you chill them enough, you can freeze them in place. Then for levels 3 and 4, we take Enhanced Frostbolt, which gives it a 15% chance to explode against a chill target and a guaranteed chance to explode against a frozen target, then damaging enemies around them. And Glinting Frostbolt, which is the upgrade we take, gives it the ability to generate mana when hitting chilled or frozen enemies. So it's not just a filler, it's also a mana generator. At level 5, we take Fireball, which is a concentrated area of effect spell that does quite a bit of damage. At level 6, we then enhance it so it costs less mana. And at level 7, we take Destructive Fireball, which increases the damage it does to the initial target that it hits, making it a little bit better at taking out like elites and bosses and stuff like that. Before we get fancy with it and go into the defensive talents, there's actually a secret level, 7.5, which is arguably the most OP level in every class. And that is the level in which you like the video and subscribe to the channel. At level 8, we're going to take Teleport, and this is going to give us our Get Out of Jail Free card, also a fantastic tool for traversing the map. At level 9, we take Frost Nova, which is a root that emanates from our character. This can be good to use in a defensive situation if you need to get some enemies off of you, but you can also use it to keep things in place for a follow-up AoE, just like, you know, Fireball, for example. At level 10, we take Ice Armor, which is a temporary health shield, and it has an interesting effect. Actually, you can increase its effectiveness by dealing cold damage while it's up. At level 11, we enhance Ice Armor. This now gives it the effect of increasing our mana regeneration, which is super nice. And then at level 12, we put an extra point into Fireball. Moving into level 13, we get our first single target DPS spell, which is Hydra. We summon 3 Hydra heads at the location that we click, and these will spit fire at the closest enemy to them. At level 14, we enhance this ability by giving it an increased duration. And at level 15, we then go for the upgrade path, Summoned Hydra, which applies a burn to the enemies that they hit as well. At this point, you will also unlock a class quest that you want to complete right away, because it's going to allow you to unlock the enchantment slots, which is a huge power spike for you. It makes your spells even more powerful, and for now you can either use like Hydra or Fireball. It's up to you, whichever one you'll be using the most up to this point. And nice and easy for levels 16 and 17, we're going to put 2 more points into Hydra. At level 18, however, you're going to switch your enchantment slot to Meteor, because this spell is absolutely bonkers. You're going to summon a huge rock down on the enemy target location, dealing quite a bit of large AoE damage and leaving a burning patch on the ground for a couple of seconds as well. Level 19, we enhance this so that if it hits 3 or more enemies, there will be a 30% chance that an additional meteor will fall in the same location. And then for level 20, we take Wizard's Meteor. This immobilizes enemies in place for 2 seconds. This is fantastic because if you proc the enhanced, they're going to be in the same place. They're going to get hit by that second meteor. Also, when you have Enchanted Meteor, this gives you a 3% chance to summon a meteor on enemies that are burning. And as you remember, Meteor leaves a burning patch on the ground. So if enemies are stuck in it burning, then you're going to have a very good chance of proccing this effect. This is going to be a really fun ability. I can just imagine winning the RNG lottery on this one and just have it fucking raining rocks on enemies and just blasting them into oblivion. Then to finish this build off for levels 21 to 22, we put some extra points into Hydra, and for levels 23 to 25, we put a few more points into Fireball. And there it is. Nice and simple. Frostfire Meteor build. This one is going to be a ton of fun to play. I absolutely cannot wait. If you enjoyed the guide, if you found it useful, you can support the channel simply by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. And if you want to come over and hang out on Twitch with me, then again, the link to that and all of my other socials is down in the description below if you're into that sort of thing. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Actually, I'll catch you guys actually in the beta tomorrow. I'm probably not going to sleep tonight. Being real, I'm going to be knackered, but it's going to be a lot of fun anyways. Take care. I'll see you then. Peace.